have the Spider-Man Classics Movie Edition Spider-Man. Why does this always happen? Oh, see, he wasn't finished falling over. So, how is this in my top number of figures list? Even though he's clearly broken with tape. I do plan on taping him up, since I broke him several years ago. But I kept him just in case, and now they have the ability to actually fix him. I'm very glad I did. Now, before I unfortunately broke his waist, this was by far my favorite Spider-Man figure, movie-wise. I had another Spider-Man figure, which sadly also broke. Well, it wasn't broke, it was destroyed. This is a highly articulated figure from the movie line. I love the colors, I love the red, I love the blue. The silver was okay. This is one time where I think Hasbro did a better coloring job than Toy Biz. The original Toy Biz figure was more movie accurate to Spider-Man 2, which had black colors, overall darker blue color. And here you have Spider-Man 2 here for the a little reference. Spider-Man's looking at himself, and then he's looking at Spider-Man 3, which wasn't all that great. But overall, I absolutely love this figure, and when I fix him, I definitely am going to take better care of this figure. I'm so glad that I have him. I'm so glad I picked him up several years ago. And yeah, that's all I have to say for our favorite wall crawler. Here we have the WWE Jakks Pacific Deluxe Aggression Undertaker. Now, out of all the Jakks Pacific wrestling figures that I have or have wanted, this was the number one figure that I wanted on my list. There have been other Deluxe Aggression Undertaker figures out there, but they all had their tongue sticking out, and for a neutral display, it just didn't look very nice. I mean, if you had that Undertaker in this pose, that's the only time it will look good. But this is a brilliant figure. I absolutely love the head sculpt. It looks just like Undertaker right here in this picture. I love the hair. I love the tattoos. I mean, Jakks Pacific figures were pretty much known for their beefiness and such, and articulation's very nice in these figures as well. I mean, Mattel's figures, wrestling figures, are also pretty detailed and definitely more into scale. But for the time, this was my absolute favorite wrestling figure that I've ever had. One of my favorite wrestling figures I've ever had of one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So, when is Undertaker going to get inducted to the Hall of Fame? I don't know, but I certainly hope that it's soon. I mean, this is the Undertaker, people. It doesn't really take much to argue about that. But as I said, another nostalgic figure in my opinion, and definitely one of my highlights of my figure collections. I can't even see my words right. Here we have the Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Leader Class Starscream. My third favorite figure on this list, and for good reason, because this is a fantastic figure. Next to Optimus Prime from Richard Fallen as Leader Class, this may be the best Leader Class figure we've gotten from the movie line, and the best mold that we've gotten from the movie line as well. I love the jet mode. I love the overall color of Starscream here. I love even the voice chip gimmick here. Yeah, we all know that, which is why you got killed by Sam in the third movie. What a wimp. Yeah, I love the little launcher here that Starscream comes with, that you can shoot and such. Well, shot very far. I just overall love this figure. I love Starscream in the movies. Well, okay, I loved him in the first movie. In the next two, he kind of went back to wimp mode. But overall, I'm very happy with this figure. The only thing that I think could have been better about this figure, at least in robot mode, was that he came with rotating wrists, because that would have increased his overall posing exponentially. And maybe a hinged head, which would go up and down. But overall, again, I said I am incredibly satisfied with the best Leader Class Decepticon figure we've gotten from the movie toy line. And for number 2, here we have Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime. This is by far my favorite Transformers figure that I've had for years. I absolutely love everything about this figure. I love the translucent orange swords. I mean, he's just glowing in that light. I love the overall chest. The chest is just so great looking. I love the tight ratchet joints in the arms, even though the ratchet joints in the thighs have begun to get a little weak. Yeah, I love the voice activated gimmick he has.
I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime.
I love how his chest goes up and such. Just overall a great figure. Crowning achievement, Hasbro, I believe. The only things that I think could have improved this figure was if the hands were left articulated like they were originally supposed to be. And if this version of Optimus Prime came with his Buster Cannon, that would have been very nice, and would have been a complete addition for this Optimus Prime figure. Optimus. I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, that was terrible. Who cares? It's Optimus Prime. Voiced by D. Peter Cullen, who was also Eeyore in Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. For those who have this figure, they probably know how much they would probably love it. I guarantee anybody who has some version of this figure just loves something about it. That's all I can say. Again, a great figure from the movie toy line, probably the best overall. At least from Revenge of the Fallen. The Dark and Moon version of Optimus is also pretty cool as well. Yes, my number 1 favorite action figure of all time may surprise you for those who don't know what one of my favorite movies of all time is. So yes, my favorite action figure of all time is the Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear figure. Now, I'm going to tell a story. This is probably going to be a Hallmark moment. When I was very, very little, I had a Buzz Lightyear and I had a Woody doll. I recently acquired these figures after I first saw Toy Story, which I think I wasn't even 1 year old before I wasn't even 1 year old when I first saw Toy Story. I was months old. So yeah, Toy Story is my first movie I actually saw. Toy Story, yeah, that's what I'm getting off topic. Anyway, I had Buzz Lightyear figure when I was very young. Almost immediately after getting the figure, I broke him because I played with that thing like non-stop. Like none of my Star Wars figures matter. Like none of the stuffed animals I had mattered. Just Buzz Lightyear mattered. So when he broke, I was like devastated and such. Until I did eventually get over it. Years gone by, I would still watch the Toy Story and then Toy Story 2, which came out. So when Toy Story 3 came around, I was like hooked. Like it felt like I was like a year old again. So this Buzz Lightyear really does bring out the childhood in me. because it resonates so much with everything that I love about the Toy Story franchise. It can do pretty much everything that Buzz does in the movies. Let's see, Buzz Lightyear. Yes, he does have the lasers there. Let's see what I'm saying.
Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue! I am Buzz Lightyear!
He does that. Opens the wrist communicator. Let's see if I can open it. Does have the wrist communicator right here. That closes up. He does have the opening helmet. And here's the thing that a lot of people should know about Buzz. He does have his wings. Let's see if I can get him straight up. Close those up. Put his arms to his chest like I usually do. And you probably can't see it, but his wings are lighting up just because of the lighting. Let's see if I can turn one of the lights out. Yeah, you can see the red one definitely, and the green one's glowing up. But overall, Buzz Lightyear is easily my favorite action figure, just because of how long that I wanted a Buzz Lightyear figure. Buzz Lightyear is one of my favorite characters from easily my favorite trilogy of all time, so it would make sense why Buzz is #1 and why he beats Optimus and Starscream. Not that those are bad figures, not even close, but Buzz Lightyear just seems to resonate with me more than even them. He was also a more satisfying purchase since he was about $60 when I first got him in 2010. So, yep. That is my #1 figure, and I thank you guys for watching these videos. Make sure that you comment down below in the comment section. And the question for you guys is, what is your favorite action figure of all time? Obviously, you obviously know mine. And I'm just curious to see what your opinions on your figures are. I would very much like to watch video responses if any of you guys have them. And thank you again for watching these videos. This is SlasherCon, so take care.